A live look at the state capitol, where today is the last day of the legislative session. But lawmakers will be back soon after a walkout by House Democrats killed the election bill that was a top priority for Governor Greg Abbott. CBS Austin's Christian Flores has been following this story since last night. Joins us live from the Capitol now with what we can expect here in the coming weeks and even months. Christian.
Yeah, after House Democrats killed the election bill they called a voter suppression bill, Governor Greg Abbott promised a special session just to pass it. Now, Democrats I talked with today say they're still going to fight it, while the Republican bill sponsor says he still expects this will eventually pass. As the Texas House of Representatives went through roll call on the last day of session Monday, there were two words on everyone's mind: quorum present. This was not the case Sunday night, on the last day to pass the final language of bills, as House Democrats walked out, meaning there were not enough lawmakers on the floor to take action on bills.
A quorum is apparently not present.
This killed the top Governor Abbott and Republican priority bill on election security, Senate Bill 7. The original plan was to prevent a vote to be called by asking questions of the bill until the midnight deadline. But Republicans introducing the bill would not yield for questions, leading to interactions like this.
Well, let's see if I can talk a little quicker.
I think people can read. I mean, I think it's important that I'm allowed to ask a few questions.
State Rep John Busey III and other Democrats then were forced to pivot and use what they called the last tool in their toolbox.
We had to do the only thing that was left available for the minority party, and that's to walk.
Busey is a member of the House Committee on Elections, the panel charged with approving the election bill before getting it to the full House. At issue are provisions in the bill that limited mail-in voting, cut early voting hours, and protected partisan poll watchers they feared could take part in voter intimidation. But the biggest issue was the measures added to the bill behind closed doors that were not in the original version, which included a section making it possible for courts to overturn elections without proof, as well as eliminating Sunday morning early voting, seen by critics as a direct shot at the tradition by black churches called Souls to the Polls, designed to get their congregation to vote after Sunday morning services.
There were issues in here that our voters never got to see. Our constituents never got to come here and talk about these issues. We should not be doing this behind closed doors.
Busey said this weekend, not any of the committee meetings he was in, was the first time he had even heard of these provisions. Democrats blamed the Republican members of the conference committee responsible for these changes, but committee co-chair and bill sponsor Briscoe Cain disagrees.
Do the conference committee members take any sort of responsibility for what happened last night?
No, I wouldn't say that we did anything wrong there. Some of the delays were due to drafting by ledge council, but primarily I'd chalk that up to all politics.
Despite the bill dying this weekend, Cain is not worried because Governor Abbott said he will call a special session to get this passed.
I wouldn't say that election integrity legislation died. I would say it was only delayed.
House Democrats have vowed to keep fighting whatever becomes the election bill taken up in the special session.
How concerned are you that they still might try to replicate this process?
I think last night the people of Texas woke up to this, the people of this country are awake to this, and hopefully now we need the pressure to continue on to make sure that these voter suppression tactics do not happen.
After the walkout last night, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, the president of the Senate, blamed House Republican leadership, not the Democrats, for that sequence of events. Tonight at 6, find out why, plus the response from House Republicans. Reporting live in the Texas Capitol, Christian Flores, CBS Austin News.